Hi, this is Charlie Scene, and this is Ask Me Anything. What's your favorite music artist of all time? Tom Petty. I like the Beatles. That's it. Oh no, I like Creedence Clearwater, a lot of older shit. Oh, right. Why is Charlie Scene the best fucking rapper in the galaxy? That's a good fucking question. I wish I knew. But it's true, he is. My top 5 favorite songs to play are Bullet, Coming in Hot's always fun, War Child's always fun. I love that section. Those 3 songs are like back to back, and that is like, to me, like the fun section where it's like the crowd, if they're not as into it in the beginning, by the time we get to those songs, it's fucking crazy. It's a party. And then off the new record, I like playing Enemy a lot, because it's like a punk rock song and people can mosh to it. And also Time Bomb, just because that was my favorite song off the new record. Do you guys play online video games? I used to play Call of Duty for a long time, but it started to suck when they had people flying around and shit. It got real boring. Would you ever consider acting? Actually, I was considering acting. I thought I'd be good, but then we did that high skit, and I realized I suck at acting. What's it called? It's called the Hollywood Actors Studio Challenge, and I suck at acting when I'm high. So maybe, we should try when I'm not high and see if people are really good. How'd you guys meet each other? I met Funny Man. I've known him the longest. I met him when I was like 12, playing basketball at a park by our house we used to live at. The other guys, J-Dog, I met next. Our parents worked together and we would skateboard. We hung out. I showed my butthole to some kids in a jacuzzi one time and he thought that was cool. He's like, this guy's fucking crazy. Some kid, we met these girls and they were cool. We were skating with these other guys we met too, and then as soon as the girls are around, the guys started being assholes all of a sudden. And we're like, dude, I thought you guys were cool, but there's chicks around, so they were trying to impress them, and that pissed me off, so I showed them my butthole. That's right when that joke, chata came out, They're like, what? What's chata? And I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch, and spread my asshole in their face. And every time they turned away from me, I'd spit on the back of their head. I'd be like, oh, what's that over there? And I was hawking loogies on their head. So then J-Dog's like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy. I'm not like that anymore. I've really chilled.
If you don't do music, what would you do instead? I don't know. I mean, I have so many interests in different things, but I don't think I would ever not do music. If I didn't do this, I would do some other form of music. I have a lot of interest in the cannabis world. I don't know, though. To be honest, it's too hard for me to imagine, so I prefer not to. What is your favorite snack? No, what is your favorite? What is my favorite snack? I like almonds. I like Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds. Why is Charlie Scene the best fucking rapper in the galaxy? Well, he's not even as good as me, so... And as far as I know, I'm in this galaxy. Yeah. What are your top 5 songs to play? I really like playing Dead Bite. That's a lot of fun. I really like Time Bomb, one of our new ones. I really like Enemy, which is one of the new ones. I really enjoy War Child. And I really enjoy Undead. I still like playing Undead. What other places would you love to tour that you haven't before? I'd love to go to New Zealand. I'd love to see, it's part of the state. I have never been to Hawaii in my life. I'd love to, I know you can't tour there, but I'd like to play a show there. And maybe Southeast Asia would be cool. What advice do you have for small bands? Music's a very tough business. It's very competitive. I would advise them to make sure they love what they're doing, because all you really are guaranteed when you write music, play music, and tour, or anything else, is that's all you get. There's no money promised to you, there's no fame promised to you. All those things are very hard to gain, and probably unimportant in the end anyway. So if you have any motive that isn't pure when you write music, I wouldn't do it, because it's so cutthroat and it's so hard to achieve some of the things that people consider success. Will Volume 2 be as heavy as Volume 1? No. There's heavy aspects to it, but I wouldn't say it's as straightforward heavy. But emotionally, I would say it's just as impactful and punchy, but the sounds are different. So I would say no in the traditional sense that it's not as heavy. This one's good. I like this one. How does it feel to know that you help people with your music? It's funny because I think about that often, especially because, when we talk to fans of the music and they share their experiences with it. I've always found it remarkable because I've always written music, I think most people do selfishly, in the sense that it helps me to expound upon these subjects or to alleviate grief in a psychological sense and unburden myself. The fact that it helps other people unburden themselves was at first I was blown away by the whole aspect of it. So the fact that it helps other people is one of the most astounding things to me that I've experienced, and it touches my heart, especially when you hear very specific stories from people about how it helped them, why it helped them, or what situation it helped them get through. It's one of the cooler things because you have a connection with someone you don't really know. So somehow I'm connected with someone who lives somewhere else, who has a completely different life that under any other circumstance I would never even know. And now we're connected through music. And if there's something more special than that happening in the world, I'm not aware of it. So to me, that's one of the most gratifying aspects of this whole thing. And you know, honestly, when it does get tough, because we have had some rough times and times where you're like, man, is this worth it? That's actually one of the very few things that reassures me that it is that we'd actually let other people down, not just ourselves, if we stopped. So I think everybody who has ever supported our music wholeheartedly in that sense, and it's my honor in many ways to be able to share my experiences and have those experiences shared with someone else for, you know, a positive purpose. And it just goes to show you can turn anything negative and any of these painful experiences that, you know, we navigate in life into something that's positive or beneficial to someone else, and that's pretty reassuring in my opinion. So.
What's up? I'm J-Dog from Hollywood Undead, and these are AMA's Ask Me Anything, bitch. Will Volume 2 be as heavy as Volume 1? As of right now, it is not as heavy as Volume 1. We are going to go into the studio and record some more shit. We are so fucking fast at recording songs that we'll probably write more. And will it turn out as heavy? I can't promise anything. If you didn't do music, what would you want to do instead? I would grow weed, and I'm currently already doing it. And if I wasn't growing weed, I'd be a doctor. I actually have 35 doctorates. I get requested all over the world to do open heart surgeries. I'm just really busy growing weed instead, so I don't do that. What was your reaction to the realization that you guys made it? Shit, I don't know. That's a good question. The first time I felt like we made it was probably way down the road when I realized that I didn't have to rent my room out when I was on tour anymore, because we used to tour for a long time and we didn't make enough money forever. I should rent my room out. This is before Airbnb and shit like that. So I have to post my shit on Craigslist and go on tour, sell out shows, and make $0. So when I finally had to stop renting my room out, I was like, damn, I guess I made it. Why is Charlie Sheen the best fucking rapper in the galaxy? Well, he may be the best one in the galaxy, but I travel dimensions, interdimensional travel. So he's only the best one in this dimension. I'm the best one in every single other one. There's infinite dimensions. So in this galaxy, he's the best. But in every other galaxy, I'm the best. Who is your favorite music artist? It varies. I listen to metal sometimes, literally only metal music for like a month, then only rap music. So I was super into this band called Martyr Defiled. For a metal band I was listening to a lot. And then recently I'm listening to Pop Smoke. Unfortunately, he died at a young age, but I like his music. It's called drill music. It's kind of got like deep 808s and, you know, some kind of dubstep elements. I like the music production of it. Do you guys play online video games? Well, you could ask the biggest nerd in the band, Charlie Sheen, because I believe he's a gamer. How is tour going? I don't know, you tell me. I'm in Romania, about to fucking play this Coliseum. It's going pretty good. If you had to rename the band, what would you change it to? I don't know, I never really thought about that. Probably J-Dog and the Undeads. What are your top 5 songs to play? Honestly, I like playing any new songs. I like playing heavier music too, which our new album's a lot heavier. So we're playing Time Bomb, and Time Bomb. Those are my favorite ones to play. We're gonna add Enemy into the set pretty soon here. Would you ever consider acting? I personally hate being on camera. I know the other guys in the band are into that kind of shit. Like, I don't like music videos. I don't like having my photo taken. I don't like doing this fucking interview that Cameron's forcing me to do right now. So I personally would never consider acting. Who is the funniest member of Hollywood Undead? It's so obvious, it's me. How did you come up with the name Hollywood Undead? We lived in Hollywood, obviously, grew up there. And the first song name we called Undead. Maybe the song was called Hollywood. I don't remember. We were going to call ourselves Undead. And The first song was called Hollywood. Whatever the fuck it was, I handed the CD to my roommate, or my neighbor at the time, and I think it said Undead Hollywood on it. So we must have been calling ourselves Undead, and the song was called Hollywood. And my neighbor saw it. He's like, Hollywood Undead, that's a pretty dope name. And I was like, damn, and it just stuck right there. And there was the name right there. To J-Dog, what is your favorite song by Slayer? Rain and Blood. I actually like South of Heaven. That's probably my favorite one. I love that riff. What other places would you love to tour that you haven't been before? I'd like to go to South America more. I mean, we only did Argentina and Brazil, but I'd love to see all over Central America, South America. We did Mexico City once, but I'd love to spend more time down there. I like big butts and I cannot lie. What advice do you have for small bands? I mean, I used to tell people, like, don't suck, you know, get good at your craft, get good at your instruments, get good at songwriting. But this day and age, like, I see people who suck who are making it. So it's like, I guess just fucking hustle. Like, take it seriously. Like, if you're gonna push yourself on the internet, like really push yourself on the internet. Some kid came up to us and was like, oh, your band added me on MySpace a long time ago. I mean, we used to sit there for fucking hours every day adding people on our band so people knew who we were. We did it every day. So I don't know what you would do nowadays, but whatever you gotta do it to make sure people hear your music. Do you guys deal with roadblocks or self-critique when writing? Yeah, that's normal for any artist. I mean, I'm sure you could take the biggest actor in the world, and I heard some of them don't even watch their own films because they cringe watching themselves act and shit like that. So yeah, of course we critique ourselves. We're artists. I mean, I think nothing I do is good enough, and, you know, it makes you strive to be better, I guess. How did all you guys meet each other? Why did you decide to start a band? I mean, most of us, our parents knew each other. So I remember when I met Johnny Three Cheers the first time, we were in like kindergarten. He was throwing basketballs at other kids' heads going, oh, me so horny. Because Two Live Crew came out and they're popular. He was just fucking nailing kids with a basketball, playing dodgeball or some shit, singing that song. It always stuck out in my head. J-Dog, what does the tattoo on your neck mean? I have several tattoos on my neck. One is the year I was born, and one says love life. Try to remind myself to enjoy myself. Here goes Johnny Three Cheers right here, trying to steal my thunder. Dude, I'm filming right now, okay? Jesus Christ. I mean, the audacity.
I'm fucking killing it! Ha! Yeah! I'm fucking killing it!
Yo, what's up? It's Funny Man from Hollywood Undead, and this is AMA, Ask Me Anything. All right, let's look at some of these questions. Let's see. What's my favorite food? Mexican food and pizza and breakfast burritos and cheese fries. Okay, next question. What is your favorite snack? I love food questions. My favorite snack. Ooh. My favorite snack is trail mix, I think. I like the tropical ones. I like that. The extra fruit, little pineapples and things like that. How is tour going? Tour is going great. Everybody's getting along. The shows are great. People are coming. Yeah, everybody's having a good time. Papa Roach, Ice Nine Kills, we're all having a blast together, you know? We go and do fun activities outside of just playing shows together. You know, we hang out as a family, and like we're all friends and we actually like each other, so it's good. Everything's going great, although we do miss our families back home. Okay, next question. If you had to rename the band, what would you change it to? What would I change it to? Actually, I wouldn't change it. I would just keep it the way it is, man. But I do have some band names in mind, and I'm not gonna fucking tell you because they're mine. Because one day, maybe I might put something out and you'll see that name and you're gonna be like, damn, that should have been the name instead of Hollywood Undead. See? All right, next question. What are your top 5 songs to play? Top 5 songs to play. Let's see, War Child, Time Bomb, Bullet, Another Way Out, Everywhere I Go. Would you ever consider acting? Yes, I would. So if there's any agents or just movie talent scouts or whatever in the movie industry watching this, just hit me up at Dilly Does It and I'll send you my headshots. You know, movie producers, whoever, it could be anyone, you never know. Hey, what's up? I'm looking for a role in a film that you may be producing. Who is the funniest member of Hollywood Undead? Ooh. Charlie Scene. I know my name's funny, man, but Charlie. That guy was calling me Sinead O'Connor. Okay? I shaved my fucking head and now I'm Sinead O'Connor. It's pretty damn funny. Next question. Funny man, what's your favorite vocal parts when I get low? Do you guys deal with roadblocks or self-critic when writing? I mean, who doesn't, you know? When you're writing something and you're sitting there thinking, could this be better? I don't know. Fuck, now I'm stuck. I can't figure it out. Oh wait, hour goes by. Bam, I'm writing something fucking fresh, baby. Shoo! What has been your greatest experience? I don't know, that's like a general question. It could be anything. Having kids, man. Meeting the love of my life, having these two beautiful children with her, that is a fucking experience, let me tell you. How does it feel to know that you help people with your music? It feels great. I love seeing people smile. I love everybody's reactions to everything we ever put out. And it's fucking awesome and it feels great. How did we meet each other? Well, fucking ran into these fools. I was like, what's up? And they were like, what's up? And I was like, what for what? And they were like, what for what? And I was like, all right, serio, peace. And then later on, we're like, hey, fool, you want to do a song? I was like, all right, cool. And then the next thing you know, fucking we started spinning and rapping and fucking writing guitar riffs and fucking doing some crazy shit out in the fucking streets and filming it and fucking putting it on the internet and fucking next thing you know, we're a fucking band, dude. Like, I don't know. Fuck, read the papers, dog.
It's taking all I got not to give.
What's up? My name is Danny. I sing in Hollywood Undead, and we're doing a thing called AMA, Ask Me Anything. Will Volume 2 be as heavy as Volume 1? That's a good question. I guess there are some heavy songs on Volume 2, but it's kind of like the other spectrum of Hollywood Undead. So I guess more of the heavier, like rock heavy stuff went on Volume 1, and Volume 2 has like more of like the hip hop side of Hollywood Undead. And then it does have some heavy songs, like some hard rock stuff, but it's a little bit on a different spectrum. I don't want to say poppier, but it has some more melodic tunes that are like, you know, the verses are maybe less like hip hop, and some of the guys did like a lot of really good singing stuff on the verses, and then the choruses I obviously sing melodically and stuff, so it has a little, but it's still heavy in its own sense, lyrically and musically. So I'm gonna say it's probably not as heavy, but it has just the other side of Hollywood Undead. That's a good question. I like that question. Question 2 here. If you didn't do music, what would you want to do instead? That's another really good question. I've been doing music for so long that I don't really know what I would do. It's like all I really know how to do, but I do love cooking, so maybe I would start like a really cool restaurant or something, and or I don't know. I don't know. What was your reaction to the realization that you guys made it? My reaction, like, holy shit. I'm on the other side of the world right now, and all these kids are singing the words that I wrote. That's a crazy realization. I guess my reaction was, fuck. What is your favorite food? My favorite food, when I want to get naughty, pizza. Cowabunga, dude. Why is Charlie Scene the best fucking rapper in the galaxy? No, he's good. We call him the most fierce MC. What is your favorite music artist? My favorite music artist, it's probably Tom Petty. I really enjoy listening to some Petty. I love Queen, the Beatles. Do you guys play online video games? I don't personally, but I play video games. But I'm a little bit, I guess, older than that generation that started playing online, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in there. My favorite snack, like healthy snack or just any snack? My favorite snack, I like, well, the fans know I love Twizzlers, you know that. But I also like almonds. Almonds are good. How is tour going? Tour is going really, really well. The weather's been good, even though right now it kind of seems cloudy. Maybe it is a little cloudy, but the weather's really nice. And it's been really cool. Us and Papa Roach and Ice Nine Kills. 3 great bands, 3 great crews, all good people. Everybody is just here to help, and that's a big part of touring, is just getting along with the people that you're on the road with, because you know you got to spend every waking minute with them, and it's nice when everybody's just like helpful and pleasant to be around. So this tour is going really well. Like almost every show is sold out, and it's a fun package. Papa Roach, come on, those guys are legends. They bring it every night. I don't know where Jacoby gets the energy. It's insane. And then Ice Nine Kills, you know, they're definitely one of those on the rise bands right now coming up, and they open up the show, and they're great, man. It's really cool. They've got like a whole theatrical show going on. So definitely some entertaining things going on here. If you had to rename the band, what would you change it to? I don't know. I think Hollywood Undead sounds pretty sick, dude. I wouldn't really change it. What are your top 5 songs to play? I always have fun playing new stuff, so I really like to play Enemy. That one, or well, we're working on it. Maybe when this video comes out, you'll be seeing Enemy live. I like playing Time Bomb, but other stuff, I love playing War Child. That one's really cool because it's kind of like got that EDM feel to it, and it always connects with the crowd, and we get everybody going. Would you ever consider acting? Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm a big movie guy. I love watching movies. I don't know if I'd be any good, but you'll find out pretty soon. We got the Hollywood Actor Studio coming up, so we're gonna be taking requests from fans, and they're gonna give us like or ask us to do different monologues or different scenes from different movies. Whoever picks the best ones, we're gonna reenact them, and you guys get to pick who the best actor in Hollywood Undead is. What advice do you have for small bands? I think the biggest piece of advice I can give a small artist is work on your music, right? So that's like half the battle, I think, in this industry, music. Get your music right before you go and try to play a bunch of shows and try to like shop your music and get a record deal or whatever. Get that music really wet, like get a formula for writing your music. Do you guys deal with roadblocks or self-critique when writing? Yeah, we hit roadblocks sometimes when we're in the studio. Like we write a lot in the studio. Some bands write like in rehearsal spaces where they jam and stuff. We're more of like a studio band. And there's been times where we hit some roadblocks, but usually we go get lunch or we'll call it a day. And then the next day when we get back to it, we can usually overcome that wall that we were hitting. So there's a lot of songwriters in this band, so somebody usually comes up with something cool enough to break down that barrier. What has been your greatest experience? Right here, right now, just being alive, man. This is it. This is the greatest experience. I'm in Romania right now, you know, and gonna play a crazy sold out show tonight, and this is it.
Sziasztok, ez itt az UndeadArmy Hungary csatorna. Köszönöm szépen, hogy megnéztétek ezt a videót, közel 5 órát dolgoztam vele. Ez volt az eddigi leghosszabb interjú, amit valaha fordítottam, de nagyon élveztem minden egyes másodpercét. Ha tetszett a videó, kérlek nyomj egy lájkot és oszd meg barátaidról a videót. Engedjetek meg egy kis önpromót nekem a végére. Undead 99 néven megtaláltok engem Instagramon, kövessetek be még több Hollywood Undead-es tartalomért. Nagyon sok képet és videót és mémet osztok meg azon az oldalon, nagyon aktív vagyok, illetve itt tudtak a legkönnyebben elérni engem, mert a YouTube nem mindig küld értesítést arra, hogy ti kommenteltek a videóim alá. Ott feltettek nekem mindenféle kérdést, akár videóról, akár a bandáról, bármi. Én nagyon aktív vagyok azon a platformon. És a következő videóig Stay Undead!